What up, though? What it do? It's your man's Drew Cash, BKA Cash Drew, aka Nah. You can't call me what you want, and you damn sure can't call me broke. Looking to have a little discussion with my people. You dig? But first, before we go any further, had a little brief statement that I wanted to make. Heard something interesting that I wanted to speak on. I'm hearing that Detroit is in a pretty good place to visit due to Detroit having nothing to offer, nothing exciting is going on or takes place in Detroit. That right there would be fake news. That's misleading information. The Detroit area, more specifically the Metro Detroit area, has a lot to offer. We have a great waterfront in our downtown Detroit area. We always are having some type of event taking place, some type of festival. This past weekend, we had a festival going on at our Hart Plaza area. We also had the Summer Jams, take place at our outdoor theater at Shane Park. Our downtown area offers a vast array of different type of eateries that you can come. Pretty much all of them are delicious. Offers great shopping down there. You never know what type of hidden jewel you might come across. Just the city in total always have some different type of function or event going on. We have different museums and exhibits that you can go visit and go check out, just to name a few. So, when somebody says that type of slander against, my city, I tend to take it pretty personally. So if you don't want to visit or you don't want to call this your quote unquote second home, don't come. We doing pretty good without you. I'm pretty sure all real Detroit natives will stand behind that. I'm Detroit strong. I'm Detroit proud. And as my man Kendrick Perkins would say,
carry the hell on.
Anywho's, got a couple topics that I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight. Just a couple. Ain't gonna hold you up too long. So, let's get started. First, little quick topic I wanted to touch on. Listen, people. Me, just like the next man, I believe there's nothing wrong with betting on yourself. Nothing wrong with being sure of yourself. Nothing wrong with being sure of your capabilities, right? You ain't gonna settle for nothing less. You shouldn't. You know what you're worth. With that being said, Dennis Schroder, whatever my man's name is, he signed a contract with Boston CELTICS, last week for like $5.9 million. You give me $5.9 million to play basketball for a year, I'm ecstatic. That's great. The problem is that the Lakers had offered him months ago, because that was his former team that he was playing for. They offered him a contract for like $85 million that he turned down because he felt that he would get more money, or he felt he was worth more money. I think about 120 million ballpark. And he didn't get that. He ended up with the 5.8, 5.9. My question is, how you guys think he's feeling right now? How would you feel right now if you made that type of gamble and you crapped out? I just want to know. Like I said, ain't nothing wrong with believing in yourself. He took a gamble on himself. It didn't pan out right. Leave it in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think about that. And particularly, how would you be feeling if you didn't left like $79 million on the table, lost out on $79 million. I don't even really want to think about it. Moving right along. Next topics. I've been browsing through the socials. Came across this one particular post where this young lady was, I don't know if she's a young lady or not, but she wanted to get everybody's opinion on something that took place in her life. Her ex-husband brought their 18-year-old son, who had just graduated from high school, a new car, a Mercedes-Benz to be, exact. bought him the car. I guess more so as a graduation gift, but also the son didn't have either transportation or reliable transportation. Dad got him a new car. Bet, cool. Son lives with the mom though. Lives in the mom's house. Well, the mom's new husband, I'm not quite sure. He didn't have any particular transportation on this day, so she offered up her son's car. Not her own. She had some things to do. I think she had to go to work or whatever. So she said, hey, take my son's car, drop him off, pick him up, do what you need to do. Whatever, errands. Because I don't think he had to go to work. I think he had some errands to run. She loaned out her son's car to her, new husband. The son, of course, had a problem with it, but he lived with his mama, so he ain't going to put up too much of fuss. The man did just that, took the boy to wherever he needed to go. When it was time to be picked up, the boy didn't wait. He took public transportation, I think the bus, maybe the train, to get home. The father found out about this, and he had a fit. He was very, very upset about this other grown man, riding around in his son's vehicle that he had purchased or was paying for. The woman basically pretty much hung up on him. Wasn't listening to what he had to say, hung up on him. My question is, because her question was she right in the situation? What did people think about that? I'm curious to know how many people agree with the woman that she was in the right to dictate her son's vehicle that she wasn't paying for, nor was her new dude paying for, with a grown man who should have had his own means of transportation. I'm just curious what people were thinking out there on that one, because I can understand if the mom wanted to dictate the vehicle due to the boy breaking the rules at her home, breaking curfew, or not doing his chores. Maybe he was messing up in school or getting in some type of trouble. But dictating the vehicle just based on the terms that your man ain't got no car, that right there just don't sit well with me. I'm in totally agreement with the father to have a problem with that, because I know the mother, if the shoe was on the other foot and she had brought her son a car and the father was having some other woman drive the car and and drop the son off while she went lollygagging, she would definitely have a problem with that. But I want to know what everybody else would think. Very curious. Leave it in the comments below. Let me know what you think. If you agree, if you disagree, how you would react to you being in that situation. Moving right along. Next little quick topic. Again, browsing the socials, came across this. Socials is offering up a lot of juicy topics as of recently. Now, it was a woman who was having a back and forth text dialogue with a potential suitor for herself. I don't know her age or whatnot, but she was wondering, off rip, first question that she wanted to know was whether or not the man had a house, a car, and a job. She wanted to know these things before their relationship moving any further, which tells me, they was in the beginning stages. They just getting to know one another, right? Well, my man's had just that. He told her, he had a house, he had a job, he also was looking to start his own little business. He was getting that started. He had a car. He asked her the same thing. She said no. She said, why would he think that she would need any of that? That's what she's looking for a man for. A man is supposed to be a provider. My question is, specifically to you ladies, I understand that a man is supposed to be a provider. That's correct. A man is supposed to provide for his family. He's supposed to provide shelter. He is supposed to provide protection. He is supposed to provide security. He is supposed to provide nourishment. That's what he's supposed to provide for his family. Not for some new chick that he just meet along the way. Maybe I'm old-fashioned. Maybe I'm out of touch. Is that the way that it's going nowadays? Is that a man's job to provide for some new woman that he supposedly just met? Is it not that we supposed to build together, or are you supposed to leech off of the man if you are a woman nowadays? Because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like she's looking for somebody not to build with, but more so somebody to take care of her and who she can leech off of. Because whoever is the father of her kids, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. She got kids too. I forgot to left that part out. It kind of just slipped my mind. Yeah, she got kids. So it sounds like, and that's kids with an S, plural. Sounds more like the father of her kids was the one that was supposed to have been providing for her, but she chose the wrong men. Now, I guess she's looking to make sure she don't make that same mistake, maybe. But I'm curious to know what you guys think about this. Is her viewpoint right or wrong? Is my perception of this right or wrong? What do you think? Am I out of date, out of touch with the way things are going nowadays? Please leave it in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. Let's have a little discussion on that topic because I am definitely curious to know what you guys think about this. And quick side note, again, like I said, I don't know how old this woman is. For her to have kids, plural, I'm going to assume she got to be a bit older. How don't she already have a car of her own, some type of transportation, and at least if she ain't got her own house, be renting, whereas though she paying her own bills? I would think that she would at least have that going for herself, but no. The man is supposed to provide that, I guess, huh? Interesting. And last but not least, we're gonna bring it back to the Metro Detroit area. Listen, last week we had a few storms. One of them pretty severe, and of course we had the flooding again. We just keep having these flooding situations. But also we had about 800,000 homes and businesses without power. Now this doesn't really, take place like that with these outages. But these flooding situations with these roads, these highways and byways, this is starting to get ridiculous. It seems like every time we having a storm now, we are dealing with these flooding issues. Seriously, people can't get home, they can't get to work, they can't make it to their destination, they got to take these long detours due to these flooding situations. And the flooding situations is more so the road commission's department's fault, because if they had enough of these pumps that could pump the water out, I think they said that they have about 5 to 10. They got about 100 stations, and they have to, take them from one station to the next. If we had enough, which we should have had, it seems like to me, we wouldn't be dealing with these situations. Not as often as they are coming, because it's like every week or every other week at this point. So I urge my Metro Detroiters, this is what you guys need to do. If the Roads Commission, the Highways Commission isn't going to do their job and make sure that our roads aren't flooding and having, these large amounts of water, then what we as residents need to do is just go ahead and invest in canoes and rafts. That's what we, go ahead and get those watercrafts, man, because that's the only way that you're going to be able to get back and forth or get to your destination, especially because we're dealing with these storms so often. Our roads, they becoming canals. So go ahead and get you a watercraft. That'll get you to where you need to be. But that's a situation that we're dealing, around here. I just wanted to touch on that because I'm tired of seeing my people out there, in their little floaty devices trying to get to where they're going instead of driving in the cars. just being honest. Leave it in the comments below. Let me know what you guys... Is you sick of this yet? Are you sick of these floodings yet? And DTE, let's not let this happen again. But we've come to that time of the video. Like I said, just had a couple quick topics that I wanted to talk to you guys about. Wasn't gonna hold you up too long, Definitely, if you guys have any topics of your own that you want to discuss, you want to talk about, you would like for me to discuss, talk about, make a video on, leave it in the comments below. We definitely we open to any type of discussion over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. As for me, I'm about to get back to enjoying the rest of my night the way that I do. I might get out there and enjoy my city that I love so much. And I get with you guys next time. Peace.